Hey guys, welcome to Jae Explains, the true pillars of white supremacy. This video is a follow-up to my Why Black People Will Never Overcome video, which as of this moment has been taken down due to a copyright strike, but the entity that struck it doesn't own the material they've claimed. So if you're watching this in the future, just know that that's a thing that I had to go through. But because I'm not Marvel, and I'm a big fan of context, let's do a really quick recap. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, our hero went to town hall to talk to the economic development department about getting cannabis manufacturing to the municipality as a means to combat the community's dreadful poverty situation. He waited for a half an hour while the director was nowhere to be found. Sensing the same apathy that many people of color obtain once they feel superior to other people of color, our hero decided that these people were the true placeholders of white supremacy and left to make the aforementioned video, calling such people replicants. Did they finally have a meeting? Is Miss Phillip a replicant? Are the taxpayers of Irvington paying a lot of people a lot of money that have no interest in the well-being and prosperity of the residents of the municipality? Find out the answer right now. Yes to all three questions. We sat down, we had our meeting, and her apathy levels were just, it was just off of her. Just leave me alone. Oh, we don't have resources. We can't do this. We can't do that. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to. We had that meeting, and I have to say that yes, she is a replicant. She couldn't care less. And I'm willing to guarantee you that a majority of the public service employees cutting a check at your taxes pay for, they couldn't care less either about the people that we call our neighbors. Her display of a lack of professionalism by pulling a no-show at the initial meeting was over her dead dog. So really, in the first video, I go in on how you tell me you want, we schedule a meeting, you're not at the meeting, you're showing me you really don't care anything about what I have to say. And so I thought economic development would be about finding opportunities for the municipality to generate revenue and to, improve the quality of life. But she informed me that it is, in fact, about holding Taco Bell's hand while they build the building over there in the town center. And by the way, it will be selling alcohol in 2020, which is something, wow, that was amazing. I didn't know that was coming. See, because marijuana isn't legal yet, they want to keep pretending Murphy hasn't purchased the governorship already, and they're waiting for Massa to give them permission to even acknowledge that this is a thing, which is why replicants are the true gatekeepers of white supremacy. And I don't really say it as an insult. I mean, times are what they are. You do what you have to do to survive and to thrive, but I say it because it's true. It's one thing to thrive and survive. It's another thing to thrive and survive and completely ignore the exploitation of your neighbors and the people that you sit there and call your brothers and sisters. And the best part is that most of them, they think that they're actually helping, which is what makes confronting them so difficult, because they've mastered the dark arts of mental gymnastics. And it's been saturated and cultivated within the Black community for several generations now. I showed her the footage from Unbound 25, where the business owner cursed out the customer, and she said that that's part of the reason they're having their business summit, and indicated that the municipality really couldn't care less how the customers are treated, as long as the business interest brings cash. And that's really what makes replicants so dangerous, because context and aftermath really doesn't matter to them as long as the money's there. They'll say yes to nuking the town off the face of their earth if they can get a few dollars out of it. Look, I'm not going to post that interview because I hate how weak I came across in it. She became hostile towards the end when I started pressing on wages. And because I became very uncomfortable, I wanted to get more aggressive, but decided against it when I remembered I was the only man in a room full of apparently tight-knit women. In 2017, that's not an ideal circumstance for a dude, because brothers have been strung up in lesser situations. So I kissed the ass a little bit and left, because at the end of the day, the replicants report to masses, so there's no point. They're paid, and if the status quo is what you built your livelihood on, then why would you ever want to change it? So this fight to combat poverty was never supposed to be easy. The challenge of changing the fortunes of the many is in direct opposition to those who have created wealth by the exploitation of those they deem lesser. But there's more than one way to skin a cat, and I'm gonna get this pussy bald. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please do all the YouTube things. Now, I gotta go work on episode 26, and hopefully I'll see you there. By the way, there is a song that just rang through my head, and it's not me calling anybody anything, it just rang through my head as I walked out of this meeting. And so I'm going to leave you guys with the musical stylings of Bearing and Big Diggo. Take it away, guys.
She's a cunt. Yes, a cunt. She's a cunt. A smelly cunt. Oh, she's a cunt. A super cunt. Oh, she's a cunt. A moist cunt. She's a cunt. A legendary cunt. Yeah, she's a cunt. A flappy fluffy cunt. Oh, she's a cunt. A leaky cunt. A cunt. A cunt cunt.